Okay, so let's talk about BMGT 1331, Production Operations Management. We'll go over the course syllabus, try to answer most of your questions here. There is my office number, Porter 103C, which is in the Porter Business Administration building in Kilgore. Phone number, email address. Best way to reach me is either by email or by the Remind app, which we will talk about that at a later time. So course description, why is this course here? Covers fundamentals of techniques used in production management, things like location, design, resource allocation, manufacturing, service facilities, processes. Let me give you the quickie version of this. You may have had other courses in business management. Some of them are supervising people and this sort of thing. Big picture principles of management. Sometimes you get into creative things like thinking outside the box and that sort of thing. This course is more how to make the box and how to move the box from one point to another. It's very manufacturing oriented, which means some of you who've worked in situations like that, you may connect real quickly with some of the ideas in here. If you haven't, if you got a lot of new terminology, so it kind of depends on your background. The rationale, understanding operational procedures and process is crucial for any manager, gives you an in-depth look at behind the scenes activities in both service and manufacturing. What we'll also see is the ideas of manufacturing applied to the service column. There are the student learning outcomes, identify factors of plant location and design, resource allocation, equipment selection, utilization, understand use planning, inventory management, quality control techniques. And then here is basically the calendar. The calendar is posted in Blackboard for you under Start Here. So we'll talk about chapter 1, chapter 2, stop and do an exam, do 2 more chapters, stop and do an exam, 2 more chapters, stop and do an exam, etc. So that's kind of the pace of the course. Textbook is Operations and Supply Chain Management by Collier and Evans. And I have put this in bold. It says required, Cengage MindTap, Cengage Unlimited recommended. I do get this question typically from new students. Can I do this course without buying Cengage? The answer to that is no. No, you cannot. You will fail the course. Because you have to have access to the book and you have to have access to all the assignments, okay? So just a word on Cengage. You can purchase this through the bookstore. And I believe you can get it for 4 months, Cengage Unlimited for about
$235.
$235 or so. Or if you need it charged to financial aid, that's the way you need to go. You need to buy it from the bookstore and have it charged to financial aid. If you're not charging it to financial aid, you can buy it from Cengage.com for significantly cheaper. Okay, but then you have to use a credit card and it comes out of your pocket, not financial aid. So kind of depends on how you're wanting to pay for it, where you should get it. Blackboard component. The course Blackboard component is required. Majority of the course assignments will be posted and submitted via Blackboard and through Cengage MindTap. Which is in a link inside of Blackboard. The exams and the lecture quizzes are done only in Blackboard, not in Cengage. Okay, so assignments will be in Cengage, lecture quizzes and exams will be in Blackboard. You're going to have need access to a computer, either your own or at a lab or somewhere, because a lot of the work in this is done outside of the class. Grading procedures, assignments, which are all done in Cengage, 30% of your course grade, lecture quizzes, which will have 1 of those per chapter, 10% of your course grade, and then exams will be 5 of those, 12% each, for a total of 60% of your course grade. Let's see. Let me move on. Attendance. This is a high flex course, which means you can access this course in person, physically, at 10 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, quarter 114. Or you can do it during Zoom while class is going on, or you can do it as a web online course. Okay, so, and you can change those however you want to. Students are encouraged to attend in person, but obviously you have some other options. Failure to do the first week's assignment, which is lecture quiz number 1, constitutes non-attendance, so the student is automatically dropped from the course. That is not my rule, that is the Kilgore College rule across all courses for the entire institution. Policy on makeup and late work. You're expected to initiating a procedure if you think you're going to have to miss an exam for some reason, something really serious like your work has sent you out into the Gulf of Mexico, you're not going to have internet connection, or you got to have surgery or something of that nature. You're expected to take exams when scheduled. In order to do a makeup, I need to know about that ahead of time. If a makeup exam is allowed, and that's rare, the grade might be reduced by 1 letter grade. Failure to make it up will be a 0. All assignments are due on the assigned date. Assignments submitted after the due date not accepted. This really applies to lecture quizzes and Cengage assignments. No makeups for any of the lecture quizzes. So be sure and get stuff done on time. You will have unlimited time on the lecture quizzes and the Cengage assignments. You just have to follow the due date and the due time. When you're actually in there working on them, the time is unlimited. Communication policy. Your instructor will email you only through your official Kilgore College email or student email address. If you have not activated that, I would strongly encourage you to do that. Civility in the classroom, that just means be nice to each other. There is a student grievance, student complaint form. If you click on that, it will take you to it. Committed to resolving student concerns for situations that can't be resolved in an informal manner. Students have the right to submit a written complaint. Academic honesty, that basically says don't lie, cheat, and steal. Withdrawal policy. Kilgore College has not made it easy to withdraw from a course. There's a lot of buttons you have to click if you want to withdraw. So do your due diligence if you decide to not be in a class. Don't just let it go, because if you just quit doing work, eventually that will wind up in an F and it will kill your GPA. So if you need to withdraw from the course, follow all the proper procedures to do that. The Kilgore College campus carrying policy, which was instituted back in 2017. If you click that button, it will tell you everything you need to know about that. It is quite involved. The ADA statement. Now, this could be important to some of you. Let me give you the nutshell of this. If perchance you're going to be submitting an accommodation request through the Office of Disability Services to me, I need to know about that fairly quickly so that I can make adjustments. And it's responsibility of the student to do that. Let's move on down. Academic policies. There are the academic policies, or a short list of them, for 25-26, which are in the Kilgore College catalog. Things like makeup work, withdrawal from courses, ADA, those types of things. If you click that button, it will take you to all the academic courses, all the academic policies in the catalog. This has new wording in it compared to years before. This is basically the Title IX commentary. Kilgore College is committed to creating a safe learning environment for all members, free from gender, sex-based discrimination, includes sexual harassment, domestic dating violence, sexual assault, stalking, etc., in accordance with Title IX of the Education Amendments of 72. If perchance you witness something like that, or you're the subject of that, and you want to file a complaint, I would encourage you to do so. And here's how to do it. You can call that phone number right there, or click this website and fill out a form. Okay, I think that's all I have right there in the syllabus. So let me ask my people that are here, is there anything you can think of that has to do with the syllabus that an online student might need to know that is not here? Anybody got a thought, comment? What about this? What about that? No bad questions. Anything to do with the syllabus?